What is up, everyone? This is Jake Minig from Therapist Talks. This is the doozy, broken heart syndrome. So, if there's any medical doctors or nurses in the show or whatnot, or who are going to watch this, please let me know if that is an actual thing, because this is a court proceeding of a woman who got her heart broken. So, we're going to assume. Well, this is what I'm going to love about this video, because there's going to be like a mental health aspect that I'm going to love, and a legal aspect too that I think I know a little bit about. I'm again no lawyer, but it's going to make for a great discussion on this live. But from what I'm getting right now, this woman maybe had a medical reaction to getting her heart broken from her ex-boyfriend. Anyways, that's what I know of the situation. So it's gonna be another phenomenal video. And again, no, yes, I'm a therapist, but again, I am not diagnosing in this YouTube special, this reaction video. I'm not giving any type of therapeutic mental health advice, but I'm giving good, solid reactions to this video. So without further ado, let's begin.
Her boyfriend was unfaithful. Paolo Caltrone says he never told Miss Falwell
Rico
they were
Suave.
exclusive, so her illness is not his fault.
See, I've got Miss Falwell, here's my plaintiff, and Mr. Caltrone as my defendant. Okay. Miss Falwell, what brings you to court today?
I am suing my ex-boyfriend in personal injury and medical expenses after his cheating tendencies caused me to suffer a stress cardiomyopathy.
I'm sorry, one more time.
A stress cardiomyopathy.
Heart attack, right?
Stress cardiomyopathy.
Correct.
Okay.
And it's also known as the broken heart syndrome.
Again, is that a heart attack? I'm not a doctor or anything, but cardiomyopathy or whatever she said, it's like a heart attack, right? I believe. I could be wrong. I never heard of the broken heart syndrome. So here's what I think is going to be a theme to this, and I'll let this go on a little bit longer. She was upset. She obviously really liked this guy. He cheated on her. It really broke her heart, caused her trauma. Yes, and again, trauma can have physiological effects to the body. So she's saying that it caused like a minor heart attack or some type of heart attack. So again, from my point of view, it's like there's a mental health side of things and a legal side of things. And from a legal side of things, I don't know how that could hold up in court, because again, it's not illegal to cheat on your girlfriend. So,
And this is a real medical condition.
I know it sounds silly, but Your Honor,
I didn't say it sounds silly.
Is true.
I just never heard of it before. But
You can't say it
we
sounds
all learn
silly.
something new every day.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay,
really.
I'm sure you have some offering of proof around that. Okay, so tell me a little bit about the relationship, Miss Falwell. When did you two meet? Tell me the love story, all of that.
So I met Paulo at a 4th of July party.
Okay, I'm not a lawyer. Just what does that have to do with anything of how they met in a situation? I feel like this is just drama for the TV show. To be honest with you, I don't think this would actually happen in a live courtroom. But yeah, again, the mental health side of me, like if she was my client, I would maybe ask questions like that, but not a judge or a lawyer. From a legal sense, I don't think that has any benefit.
Time last year, and we really hit it off. I mean, I don't want to sound cheesy, but when we met, there were actual fireworks, and it was crazy because
I could maybe understand. He's not, he's not too bad on the eyes.
Yeah.
Right, Mr.
Yep,
Bailey?
Rico Suave.
He's a grown man. You could say that. Okay. All right, go. Yeah, he all right. Okay, go ahead. Okay, go ahead, Miss Falwell.
Well, it was crazy because I had never had chemistry like that with anybody before. It was out of like a romance movie or a novel or something. And I finally decided it was time to just bite the bullet and lose my virginity. And yeah,
okay.
I wasn't waiting for any religious reasons or anything.
Okay.
I just kind of wanted to find the right guy.
Okay.
And Paulo seemed really sweet and gentle, and he told me it was his first time too. And he said that he would protect my heart through it. And we saw each other about twice a month, and he would always drive down, pick me up, and take me to the movies.
Was this a long distance relationship, Miss Falwell?
I mean, with traffic, it could sometimes be around 45 minutes. Which,
Okay.
No.
Miss Falwell. Okay, let's back up. You're putting a lot on the court. It's already been a lot. Okay, so I'm getting the impression that you are not super experienced in relationships.
That is correct. Yes.
That's correct. Okay, so because you are an adult.
Yes.
Around how old are you, Miss Falwell?
I'm 22.
Okay, so you're a 22-year-old young but grown woman.
Correct.
Who chose to lose her virginity. I think we would all agree a little bit later in life than most. Not egregiously so, but a little bit.
Correct.
And you decided upon this gentleman because you had a feeling about him.
Yes, we, as I said before, we kind of had a chemistry that I'd never felt before, and he told me that he was waiting too, so it really just
Oh
So y'all
God,
were two virgins in love.
yes.
it's a classic. Good-looking guy, Rico Suave, has a connection with her and is just telling her everything she wants to hear. She's not experienced in relationships, so she got duped, played, however you want to say it in this dating world. Some may say she got taken advantage of, this or that. I mean, she's an adult. She made her own adult decision. And look, from a how do I say this? A moral standpoint, yeah, what this guy did was wrong. Again, he's doing what like a lot of like young guys do is like they'll tell the woman what they want to hear to get in their pants. It's just it is what it is. It's a classic story, and that's what I'm getting right now. Just again, God, that's just so I'm not trying to judge, but just lying to say you're a virgin to build a connection with her and then you lose your virginity together. It's a little slimy. I'm not trying to judge the guy, but it's just I don't think I could have done that.
Okay.
Or so I thought.
Okay, let me get to you, Mr. Coltrone. I get the exact opposite impression of you. I get the feeling that you are quite experienced with the ladies. Am I right?
You're right. You're right.
Okay, I'm right.
Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna come back to you in a minute. Let's go back to you, Miss
That was
Caldwell.
quick.
Okay, so two virgins in love. Now you're losing me with, but you're
Supposedly, obviously, in the moment, because I get a feeling this guy's not a virgin.
only seeing each other twice a month. Why is that the case?
Well, we kind of live a little bit of a distance from each other, and
You said 45 minutes.
It's not
well,
distance.
he would always
Is
tell me
it 45 minutes?
around that.
Okay,
45
that's I'm
minutes.
gonna help you out here, Miss Falwell. That's not a distance.
Yeah.
That's reasonable.
Well, on his case, he would always say that he was busy with work, and
Oh.
so
Your Honor, I have my own company. So
Okay, we're gonna get to you, Mr. Coltrone. Now, I do want to hear your side, but let's go ahead, Ms. Falwell. So he said he's busy with work,
Correct.
thus could see you every other week,
correct.
and you were happy with that.
I mean, I wasn't happy with it, but I didn't feel like I knew exactly what was going on with the relationship.
But you
so-
accepted.
But you asked, you communicate with them your needs and what's going on. So again, her being young, new to relationships, she was not experienced or just worried about setting boundaries because like God, if I set boundaries, is he gonna leave? Is he gonna get upset with me? I don't want to rock the boat, so I'm just gonna like let him do what he does, even though it makes me uncomfortable.
Did it for 8 months.
Correct.
Correct.
yes.
Okay, great. And were you seeing other men during this time?
No, I was not.
Okay. And did y'all have a conversation at some point, Ms. Falwell, that you two were in an exclusive,
Mhm.
committed relationship? This is very important.
Yes, we technically did not have the conversation, but
But again, from a legal point of view, does that really matter? Unless they sign a contract if they're gonna be in a committed relationship. Again, I'm not a lawyer, but as a therapist, I'm kind of thinking like a lawyer right now. It's like, why does that even matter? It's not illegal to cheat on your girlfriend or someone you're dating with. I don't even know what they are in this situation right now.
I assumed that he would have told me if he was.
Assumed to be the
And
good
this-
guy.
here we are back at this lack of experience. Okay. Let's go to you, Mr. Coltrone. So tell me how you see this woman. Was she your girlfriend? Were you seeing other people? And I really need to know if you were a virgin.
I was not. No.
Okay. But did you represent yourself as such?
I was, yes.
Mhm.
Just give me 1 second, Mr. Coltrone. Okay, hold on. Are you hearing this?
Again, not morally right. It's not illegal. Do I approve of it? No, I don't. I think it's a really negative thing to do to anyone, man or woman. Morally, it's not the good thing to do. But again, it's not illegal what he did. It's looked down upon. There we go. It's looked down upon in the dating world what he did.
Okay. Is it just me?
It is not you. Only.
Okay,
It
okay,
is
okay.
Definitely.
So you are being frank with the court in saying that you lied to this woman. You pretended to be a virgin. You were not a virgin. You are clearly a very nice looking ladies man, and caliente is all of that. Okay, got it. Now tell me why you lied to her.
The fact that we never were in an exclusive relationship, I had other women that I saw.
How
throughout the
many?
time.
How many? We're talking about one or two. How many women, Mr.
Your
Cutler?
Honor, is that relevant?
You asked me if it's relevant in my.
Yeah, he's got a point though. He's got a point. Legally, what does it have to do? Now, again, I kind of like these videos because the judge, I do and I don't actually like them. I think the judges in these videos like, try to be too much like a therapist and dig into like the emotional side of things, which they're horrendous at. They're horrible therapists or wannabe therapists. So I think he actually has a good point. Like, what does that have to do with anything? Yeah, he said one or two extra, whatever. I think she's just trying to make him out to be like a horrible human being for doing what he did. Again, I don't approve what he did, but he did nothing wrong from a legal point of view. Morally, yes. And I think she's just trying to maybe further shame him in the courtroom. I don't know.
Courtroom. I only ask questions that are relevant to my judgment, Mr. Catron.
Understand?
It's not relevant legally. I mean, if there's a judge who's going to watching this video right now, a lawyer, please tell me how that is relevant to the actual case.
Coming up on Equal Justice.
I saw that he had been texting things about me to his friends, like I was.
So I'm going to skip this part because I don't know.
Jesse Falwell,
And his one and only. Paul and I had been.
Caltrone for breaking her heart.
Sorry.
So about how many?
3.
3? I don't think I believe you, Mr. Catron. That's okay. Miss Paul.
Exactly. It doesn't matter. Exactly. Why did you ask that question? He kind of proved his point with you. Maybe it was to like solve your ego, Judge, or your whatever. Yeah, your ego or what. But you're right. It doesn't matter.
You have a witness here on your behalf, yes?
I do.
Okay, Miss West, is that your name? Okay, go ahead and stand up, Miss West. She's been sworn in?
She has been sworn in, Your Honor.
Okay, tell me, provide some insight because this is looking real crazy, to be honest with you.
I agree with you, Your Honor. It's
Yes.
absolutely crazy. My name is Diane, and Paul and I had been dating for almost 3 years.
Oh, wow.
And the key word to that is dating exclusively.
So
Yeah.
you had the conversation?
Yes, we had the conversation because he
Okay.
begged me to have the conversation.
Oh, he begged you to be
Ooh.
his lady, his
yeah,
girlfriend.
and his one and only. Yeah. So
Okay.
three is interesting.
So 3 years,
Mhm.
Well, it's obvious like he liked this woman a lot more than the others. We'll say that.
and then what happened?
So funny enough, we actually also met on a holiday. Looks like he has a weird little pattern. We met on New Year's Eve, and we definitely hit it off. I was into
Was
him,
it New Year's Eve and 4th of July? So yeah, this guy's knocking them down on the holidays.
but at that time in my life, I wasn't really looking for a relationship. I was fine being single, getting to know lots of people.
Sure.
And he was the one who was like, I really like you. I want to be just dating you. We should be exclusive.
Okay.
Yeah. So starting like a month or so later, I was
Wow.
like, sure.
Okay.
And that's when it began. And we stayed dating exclusively up until I found out about this situation here with Jesse. Yeah.
Oh.
So
Oh, wait a minute. So y'all were together and he meets this beauty in July.
Correct, Your Honor.
How did you find out about her? No, this
So-
is for Miss West. Miss West, how did you find out about Miss Falwell?
Well, actually, I found out about it from Jessie herself.
Oh,
One day, yeah, I got this DM from her on social media, and she was like, "Hey, I know this is kind of weird. Any chance you're with Paolo?" And I felt a little weird about it because I was like, "Where is this going?"
Mhm.
But
Okay, so it's her actually wanting to find answers, taking that assertive route. Like, what's going on? Highly uncomfortable. I can imagine it being. This whole situation is very, very toxic. Yes, from a therapy and mental health point of view, this is very toxic, and there can be some positive work being done in therapy when all this is like getting solved, worked out, relationship dynamics. Absolutely. Legally, I want to know if this is going anywhere.
I didn't see why I should lie. It had been years with him. So I told her the truth, and that's when she told me that he had been with her actually for about 9 months. at that
Wow.
point.
Okay, so Miss Falwell, do you have any evidence to the court to back up
I
really
do.
some very substantial claims? Okay,
Yes.
go ahead and
Take
present that to my,
everything. I'll take
give
it.
everything to my bailiff,
Here we go.
ma'am, so I
take the
can
folder and
review.
everything. I'll take the folder.
Awesome. There we go.
Thank you.
Yeah, because this is a, ladies, this is a lot.
yes, I actually Paulo gave me his phone to change the music on it, and I actually went
You
in.
heard my bailiff chuckle. Now that's a rookie mistake, Mr. Caltrone. Go ahead, though. For a
To change
man
the
of your-
music.
Mr. Caltrone, For a man of your experience, I would expect better. Go ahead, ma'am.
Wow.
And
Wow.
this is when we were about to go on a trip together to a music festival. So I kind of wanted to, define the relationship, but I didn't want to ask him any questions before I knew how he felt about me. So when he handed me his phone, I opened the messages app and I searched my name. And I came across some texts that were pretty unsavory. First, I saw that he had been texting things about me to his friends, like I was pretty, but I was bad in bed, and I wasn't relationship material. And then not only that, I found countless nudes from other women, as well as a sext exchange between him and somebody I thought was just his friend, who is my witness, Diane, here, which you have in front of
So
you.
you had heard of her, but you thought she was a friend.
Correct. I thought that they were just platonic friends.
Well, see, that's why Auntie E don't believe in that friend stuff when we together. But that's
Yeah, the classic "Can men and women be friends?" I'm gonna do another video on that, YouTube video on "Can men and women be friends?" And I have my own thoughts on that as a licensed therapist, which I will give in that video. But yeah, again, horrendous, very, very messy. She's a young, beautiful woman, and this probably caused a lot of trauma to her or towards her dealing with all this to a man that she had strong feelings with. I really feel for her from like a therapist's point of view. Yeah, this is all traumatic, stressful for not just her, but the other women in this scenario, in this situation. But again, from a legal point of view, and I'm going to keep harping on that, what does that have to do with anything from a legal standpoint?
a whole nother story. Okay, so let's go to this particular text message. How's it going with new girls? So this must be between the defendant and one of his homeboys. Man, I like Jessie, but she's not really wifey material. Laugh out loud, what do you mean? She's got a pretty face, but she's not great in bed. Why are you spending so much time with her? That's a good question. We never see you anymore. I'm not just spending time with just her. I got other girls on the roster. Wow. Okay, let's see this other text message here. The witness here. This is from you, Diane. You say, baby, I miss you. What's good? I miss your body. Okay, so I guess she must have been good in bed. Okay. When can I see you again? You say, whenever. I'm out of town this weekend, but let's link up next week. Uh-oh. Wine me, dine me, 69 me. Oh, you real fast. Okay. You're still the best I've ever had, even after all these years. Okay. Let's get to this medical receipt here. This is an invoice from the hospital. This says that you had emergency room expenses, you had blood tests, you had coronary algorithm, wow, EKG to the tune of $675, cardiac MRI, that was $1,200, and then you were in the hospital for many days.
4 days.
So this right here, sis, we got to talk. Okay. What do you, that is an overwhelming amount of evidence against your reputation and your integrity, Mr. Caltron. What do you have to tell this court about yourself?
Your Honor, I have to point out again that me and her, we were not.
Well, let's speak to Miss West, because they say everybody ain't lying.
It's not family therapy, though, lady. You're not a family therapist. Speak to her. No, this is not family therapy. This is court. No judge would ever have done what she has done in that moment. And again, I don't know if this is just TV judge or just TV courtroom, but yeah, it's. So I'm just getting the point of view where it's just like, yeah, she saw this and it's extremely traumatic. I'm giving her that. And yes, trauma can cause a physiological response to the body, and it causes stress, heart attack. So again, I really hope there's medical professionals watching this live right now to help me out on the situation of like how this hindered her medically.
Okay, so Miss West is saying pretty much the same exact thing. So were you with her?
I already.
Miss Good in Bed, the best I ever had.
I already apologized to Diane many times because
Okay, so
I made a mistake there.
Coming up on Equal Justice.
You were in love at the beginning when you were a virgin.
So we'll just skip ahead.
And Paulo noticed and
arrest. I mean, I see an EKG. This sounds like a heart attack situation waiting to happen.
It's similar to a heart attack. It
Okay.
mimics a heart attack.
Oh, that's
What
true.
happened was I had just seen the texts and it kind of felt like everything just came crashing
Yeah.
down on me. My heart started beating irregular.
I've been in those situations in the dating world myself. Drama, trauma, absolutely. I've been there. I've never experienced a heart attack because of a text or whatever, but yeah, a lot of drama and stress and anxiety, 100%. And I really empathize with her and what she's going through right now, especially when she had strong feelings towards this man.
Literally, I couldn't breathe. And Paulo noticed and asked if he should drive me to the doctor. And I said I was fine because I didn't really want to speak to him.
Because you were, irate.
That
Yeah,
angry,
sure.
sure.
Talk to him, and then everything just went black. And
And
that's
you woke
all I
up what, in the
remember.
hospital?
Woke up in the hospital. Doctors surrounding me. Tests.
Oh, my goodness.
Everything.
Well, how did she get there then? Did a friend take her? Because, he offered to help her. She said no. So she's leaving that part out of, I guess, how she got to the hospital.
Is that how it went down, Mr. Caltrone?
Your Honor, she went through my phone. She invaded my privacy, and then she had this
Reaction.
And then I had my father passed a few months ago from a
I'm
heart
sorry
attack.
about that.
So,
From an actual
yeah.
heart attack.
Oh, wow.
and
Yeah.
I saw the signs, and I was really thinking she had a heart attack.
Coming up on Equal Justice.
Oh, my God. They do too much videos.
Actual broken heart. Now, I've heard of the saying, but to see that there are medical conditions that define one's emotional stress to the point of physical palpitations, that's pretty incredible. Right, Mr. Caltrone?
Pretty incredible, yes. Your
Oh,
Honor.
okay, right. Okay, I believe the court has heard enough of the two of you. I think Mr. Caltrone strikes me as an individual who presents exactly as he is, Ms. Falwell. I hear you. I believe that he lied to you. I believe
It will be a good learning experience for her from the therapeutic point of view, life experience point of view. She will learn from this to sense the red flags in really good-looking men who are good at talking to women, and so this doesn't happen again. You kind of hope that will happen for another, like for a woman like this, where she'll just learn from her mistakes, and this was a mistake.
that he misled you. But I want you to look at that man. Now, I know you're a relatively young woman and you are relatively inexperienced, but no, look at him some more, because I want you to sear that image and that energy into your mind. Because the next time you see a man running game on you of this magnitude, I need you to be able to see it
Yeah.
for what it is. Now, the court takes very seriously this medical condition that very much is presents and is similar to the affect of a cardiac arrest or a heart attack.
Okay, but is it though? Is it like, did she have an actual heart attack? Is what I'm wondering.
But I have to say, based off of what the court has heard today, specifically a statement you made early in your testimony, Ms. Falwell, which is you wanted to have the define the relationship conversation, but you really were afraid to because you didn't know what he was going to say. So when you tell the court that, you are conceding at least a little bit, Ms. Falwell, that you broke your own heart just a little bit.
Judge Ebony's verdict when Equal Justice returns.
We all have to share in the accountability of the consequences, Ms. Falwell. So I'm going to hold you responsible for $3,000 of damages, because when you felt that thing, that's called woman's intuition, that's when you should have ended it. You chose not to. So you've got to eat that. You've got to carry the responsibility of that. But I am going to have this man pay for $4,508 worth of your medical bills.
Wow.
Because when you do the crime in this court, you got to pay the fine, Mr.
But is what he did a crime though? Did he legally break the law doing what he did? Now, again, I am a mental health guy, I'm a mental health therapist. I do family therapy, couples therapy. Yes. And that hat, I'm saying, yeah, what he did was absolutely despicable, wrong. I'm not perfect either in relationships, But legally, did he do anything wrong? And from what I know of the law, he did not do anything legally wrong. So I don't think he should have to pay the money. I don't think he did anything wrong. And I feel like this situation is a lot like high school teachers, college professors, or college classes. Like you can take the same class, and if you have a particular teacher who's really idiotic, strict, just toxic as hell, one person could fail that class or get a D. But that same person who failed that class and got a D just took it from a regular old teacher or someone else, they would have passed. I feel like 9 out of the 10 other judges would have sided with this guy and not charged him anything. I truly feel that. But again, I'm not a lawyer, so if there's a lawyer watching my videos, please comment down below, or a judge. That'd be great because I would love to learn more about the legal system. But anyways, I hope you all like my video. I know it's kind of late tonight, but please leave a comment down below if you have any questions, concerns. If not, until next time, please be well.